Hello there, my name is Danielle Hanson and I'm the Creative Director of Tenderleaf Toys. I'm based in the United Kingdom where I do all the design work, but our home factory is in Indonesia where we have a wonderful workforce who are committed to turning those designs into the very best wooden toys and nursery furniture. Every year we look forward to meeting up with our colleagues at the toy fairs and making new friends too. It's an inspiring time when we can compare notes and chat about business. But as you all know, this awful virus has stopped us getting together, so we won't get to see your friendly faces this year. So, to let you know what we've been up to, we've decided to make this video to showcase all our fabulous new products for 2021. Kicking off with one of our absolute favourites, here is a Scoops and Smiles ice cream stand. We know you guys can't get enough of our little ice cream cart and ice lolly stand. And all our customers around the world just love toys that remind them of summertime. So we've answered your requests and brought you something brand new and super exciting for 2021. With 5 completely unique flavoured ice creams, this gender-neutral play set is just perfect for playing with friends and for little ones developing their new language skills. It's made from solid wood and coloured beautifully in our water-stained colours. Each of the ice creams can be matched up to their colour and name at the bottom of the stand, giving this toy a really good, fun group play aspect as looking beautiful in the nursery. As you know, we love play food, and it's our really big trend for little ones at the moment. As a fun addition to our food sets, we brought you a super pizza complete with the most delicious toppings. Each piece is velcroed on so you can play and arrange the slices and toppings as you please. The tasty pizza is made of 6 yummy slices and presented on a rustic looking tray, just like the real thing.
Here's your pizza!
And what's really lovely about this pizza is that the packaging looks like a real pizza box with a gorgeous illustration and graphics. Every year, our customers love the kitchen play items, and in 2020 we had great success with our new colour palette of soft blues, dusky pinks and greys. Our Babyccino maker is a wonderful addition to this collection. It can stand alone or be bought as part of our kitchen set for unique, rewarding playtime. In all aspects of life, faces and people motifs are becoming ever more popular. And faces are naturally eye-catching, meaning this little espresso machine will draw your customer into the product with its unique charm and humour. The set includes 2 cups with happy little faces, some coffee inserts that you can pop in like that, coffee pods, barista handle, a milk jug for frothing your milk, and of course 2 little biscuits for dunking. And it looks like somebody's already taken a bite out of this one. This is our lovely new Doctor's Bag set. It's a new look at one of our best-selling pretend play sets. We've updated the shape of the bag so that it's got a lovely wooden handle, making this very traditional and doctor-like. There's even a little magnet in there for a good snap. For all the wannabe doctors and nurses out there, this is a perfect gift. We love the classic retro feel, but we've added lots of modern and unique aspects to it, such as a very on-trend mask, a set of stickers showing ailments and remedies that you can pop on your little board there, plus a stethoscope, a blood pressure gauge, a pair of scissors, a syringe, thermometer, and I hate these, they're the things that you stick in your mouth to see your tonsils, and an ear torch, and there's also a tube of cream and a bottle of pills. Our tool benches have always been really popular, so we've come up with this neat junior addition to the range. The Tap Tap Toolbox is a smaller item for the collection, complete with a wooden box, some nuts and bolts, and all the things you need to start building for your budding young carpenter. Comes with a really cute Woodpecker cloth bag so that you can pack everything away after play. A pair of pliers, which are fab, a screwdriver, a spanner, and of course a fantastic Woodpecker hammer. Tap tap hammer. And we've got some really fabulous little screws and nuts and bolts parts here. And then you can actually pack them all away again. Pop them in here, making a bit of a mess. Put them all back in here, put the whole thing back in there, and the whole thing can be packed away. We've introduced a wonderful new category into our doll's house world, Merrywood Tales. And it's mini animal families inspired by traditional children's stories where animals all have personalities and go on exciting adventures together. If you'd liked our Carry Away Doll's House set, then you'll love this magical update. Not only have we revamped the colours, but we've given it a whole new magical theme of animal adventures. The 4 characters that come with this little set are a little woodland family, and they've all got their names written underneath. So we've got Bud, we've got Corny, and Mum and Dad are called Joey and Flora. You can access the cottage obviously through the front like this, but what we've done is that we've added this panel at the back which you can take apart and it becomes a little garden. Inside you've got all the accessories for your magical garden scene. You've got a little table and 2 little stools. You've got cute little flowers there, a mushroom, a wood burning stove, and there's even a little table with a toadstool lamp. And so our little family can have little adventures, swing on the swing. We've even added a lovely little bed for the baby. It's a little fabric leaf. And the whole thing can be packed away and then carried away to be played with friends. This Sailaway boat is one of my favourites in this category. It's made from solid wood, so it's really robust and chunky, and it's painted in a lovely classic blue. The boat comes complete with 2 of our little characters. They're called Bubble and Squeak, they've got names as well. So we see this as a real starter pack that can be added to over and over again. We don't encourage use of plastics, but we've seen some lovely play scenes where they've used cling film or sand to create a lovely indoor scene for your Rosewood cottage and your sailing boat. But we think this is a really lovely starter pack. As part of this new Merrywood Tales range, we've also added 2 little animal families. Our Bear Tales has a dad, Bobby, a mum called Beryl, and a little baby called Cub. And we've also got a rabbit family. Dottie is our mummy, Benny is the dad, and Pip is a little baby. And we're really pleased with these because we think these are going to be a really lovely small purchase or an add-on to all of the other items in this lovely new range. Made from solid wood, and they've got the cutest little faces. They will be coming in open style packaging so you can see them at the till point. See how lovely they are. Let me introduce you to our brand new market stall, which is also a bit of a night market stand or grocery stall. This fresh new colour palette is going to be really popular next year, with the understated Scandinavian colours becoming very on trend for children's products. Not just in toys, but also in children's interiors, fashions, crafts, making this play store something to watch out for on social media and in the stores next year. So we're really excited about this one. We've kept a lot of natural wood on the product simply because we think it looks beautiful. It's got a lovely stripy canopy to ensure none of your precious produce gets weather damaged, and some handy festoon light bulbs to give this a really warm night market look. And we've also added a corner shelf here that is a little bit more reminiscent of a grocery store. The little price boards here are included and you can write on them in chalk. One of the reasons I absolutely love working with a factory in Indonesia is that one of our neighbours over there happens to be a wicker basket producer. I visited them myself last year and saw how truly skilled they are at weaving. So we're now really fortunate to be working with him, and we're able to add some of their stunning handmade designs into our product lineup. This is really exciting and brings something very modern and new to the table. This wicker basket set is a great addition to the Market Day toys, and it includes some really cool things. We've got a baguette made of solid wood finished with a little brown paint to give it a nice fresh baked look, a cheese, a sausage, some chocolate. There's even an apple with a bite taken out of it and some lovely flowers. It comes with a gorgeous newspaper which is full of very funny food stories and jokes. All of this was carefully thought up and put together by our very highly talented Kate, who helps us with a lot of design work. You've got to give it a read, it's absolute genius. And what's best is that it can be used in story time as storytelling activity with the little ones. This set can be used to create a set-up play picnic, or it can just be used at the market. So loads of options to play imaginative games. We have revamped all our market crates so that they are now available in the lovely wicker baskets. We think this has given them a really fresh update, and they now sit really well with our market stall. If you're looking for something to inject a bit of life into your food play or market day with friends, look no further than our supermarket bumper food pack with 40 new play foods to have fun with, and they're displayed on here. The set fits perfectly on the shelves of our market stall and also scales up to the other food items in the range, so you can add this to anything. The set can be standalone or added to a set. You won't find any crossover, so you won't have to buy more than one food pack. There'll be no duplication. Each item is individual and unique across the ranges. The set includes some supermarket essentials, including pasta, popcorn, ketchup, olive oil, ice cream, rice, sardines, peaches, bag of lemons, cheese, crackers, and there's even some cat food. We also know how much children love touch and sound sensory play, so we've put some weighty beads into the pea packet and some crinkly paper into the crisp packet to give them a lovely crunchy noise. The factory have done an amazing job with the colours on this one, and we're really pleased with how it's turned out. What market store could be complete without a set of scales? Here we've got a lovely revamp of our current weighing scales. We've refreshed the colours and added a little apple motif for something new and cute. The scales will fit on our market stall and can be used with any of our play food. Please note, although it works, it's kind of not real. So the numbers do go from 1 to 10, and it will go up and down. So it's a nice little bit of practice for children playing with thinking about weights and how much things weigh. We're thrilled to show you our next play set, which is a fantastic greenhouse and garden. Just like the pet sets, this is an addition to a doll's house that you can add to, or you can also use it as a sort of standalone toy too. There are loads of little fun play aspects to this toy, lots of attention to detail. It includes an opening and shutting greenhouse with removable roofs. It's all made of plywood, so it looks gorgeous. We've got 3 tomato plants. We've even got a little cold frame on the side for your seed trays. These are the seed trays. We've got a vegetable patch with pick your own vegetables. A lovely tabletop that you can actually put inside the greenhouse or have outside with the 3 plants. A lawnmower, a wheelbarrow, a compost bin, a tree, and of course a deck chair so that you can sit back and enjoy the beauty of your own garden. Some of our dolls' houses do come unfurnished, so we've come up with a lovely new starter pack to basically kit out your brand new dolls' houses. We've had previous starter packs, so this is more of an update of an existing style. We've given this some really lovely soft colours, so we can now sit back really beautifully in all our dolls' houses, especially in our plywood ones that have got a lovely neutral background. What comes with this set is a kitchen sink, a small fridge, a lovely settle with 3 printed cushions. We've got a little birthday cake and a kettle, a mop and a bucket, and we've even got a little sort of crib with a little baby in it. Upstairs, a little slipper bath with a mat, a copy of our gorgeous forest steps, and a tiny little duckling there. I'm going to move these dollies out of the way so you can see. We get a toilet, a little wash basin, and a little bare mirror that you can stick to the back wall, and a little portrait of Grandma and Granddad. They both come with a little bit of sticky, double-sided sticky tape so that you can affix them to the wall of the doll's house. Mr and Mrs Forrester are our new neighbours on the block. They're sold separately, and so they make a great addition to all our single bendy dolls. These dolls are great for little ones who are developing social skills and lovely to add to collect to their own families. There are no rules with our dolls, they're all inclusive and all unique. And as with our previous Doll's House dolls, Mr and Mrs Forrester have cute additions. Mr Forrester's got his spotty Dalmatian, and Mrs Forrester's got her baby in a backpack, like Mrs Goodwood. What toy range is complete without a farm? Here's a brand new update of our fabulous barnyard set, something really fun and modern to add to the range. We've squared it off with some fences that you can move about to create your own layout and your own farmyard. And we've also added some really neat accessories. We've got a couple of really stunning wooden horses with a trough. We've got a couple of geese, a beehive, an area for the cows to eat. We've got a lovely pulley system for your straw bales, some logs at the top in the hayloft, and a little ladder. There are some barn doors on the side, there and there, and we've even included a little stile there to hop over your fence. This whole set is in exactly the same scale as our stacking farmyard and all our animals that we sell in our CDUs. So it's all the same scale, so it all can be added to with different animals. Do you love stacking toys as much as we do here at Tenderleaf? Well, we've designed a couple more stacking toys just to give you some different price points. And we've also made sure that there's no duplication across all our stacking toys. So actually, if you ended up having all of them, you could actually play and mix and match between all the trees and all the coral reefs that we do. This is lovely because it's based on a forest theme. And we've made the colours sort of very modern and quite Scandi looking. There are 19 pieces, including 5 leaves, and we've made a nice little hole in there for our acorn. But we basically got a wild boar and a piglet, a squirrel, a wolf howling at the moon, rabbit, toadstool, hedgehog, 5 leaves, a moth, a bird and a bird in the nest, caterpillar, an owl, a bat and an acorn. This is another real test of your balancing skills. One of our team members came up with the genius idea of doing a stacking coral reef, and our coastal creatures have been so popular this year, we just had to go with it. So we have 18 pieces that make up this stacking coral reef, from crabs to sea urchins to moray eels to sea anemones. We've even got a very friendly squid. But it's quite a challenge to stack, so I challenge you all to have a go. So are you ready for another new exciting product for next year? We have decided to branch into musical toys, and we've designed it specifically for children who love to make a noise. But we've been quite mindful of the kind of noise. What we have here is a beautiful musical table based on a sort of woodland forest theme. We have really tried to get together a lovely cacophony of sounds. We've got a couple of drums, xylophone, a cymbal, a couple of bells, and this is my favourite. It's a wood stirring chime. It makes a gorgeous sound. We've done a butterfly clacker and a hedgehog, which is sort of a ribbity sound. And then last and not least, just to annoy the parents, we've got a whistle. Another noisy game, I'm afraid. We've added a lovely woodpecker game to our toddler range this year. Yeah, this is lovely because it's a hammer game. So it's quite simple and straightforward. You just bash the cheeky little balls and then they fall through the exit here. Now the factory have really excelled themselves this year because they've produced this gorgeous conical shape and structure that is just like a tree trunk. And these are the cheeky little worms. So there you go, bash away. So we've taken our existing car transporter and given it a bit of a makeover. We tweaked the colours and the shapes. The cool colours of the cars give this a real retro look, and we've maintained the character by adding a cute little driver and a pet dog in the back there. As with the last car transporter, you can move it like that and like that back again. Little boys and girls love this product. It's a great standalone item, and the cars will actually fit onto any of the train track. So all these cars can go straight onto the train and the whole thing can be mixed and matched. Outer space is an ever-growing category at Tenderleaf. You guys have loved every single item we've created for this. The rockets and the robots are some of the most popular toys we've done and continue to sell in big volumes. This Space Race edition is going to be just as glorious and fits right into the rest of the range. Now these racers do have a few more bits and pieces to play with, but just as with the previous products, they can be mixed and matched and moved about to create different combinations. Hours of fun with this pack, and they look really cool in the nursery too. I love this combination. You can take one from the other and add that there and then add that on the end. And they work really well. Which brings me to our biggest showstopper toy for 2021. Forest Floor Kit is an absolute must this year, and it's created in the most amazing colour palette. This is the most aspirational toy we've designed. The box is completely full of colours, shapes and texture. This is what open-ended play is all about. There are endless ways to play and create new worlds. With 50 completely individual pieces, this set just has so much to give. In fact, at all the photo shoots and market research, this was a favourite, and all the children eyes lit up when they saw it and they asked to play with it. The box compartments can be removed and the box can be filled with sand, thereby immediately creating a new set for building and imagining. These will stand up in the sand really well. The pebbles can act like stepping stones. You can pop the leaves in the sand, and of course all the little mushrooms will stand up too. The animal shelves have been so popular for us, we've decided to add to this sector with a Happy Folk Hotel. Being inclusive and kind has been one of the most important themes for this year, and it has sparked a real trend for us in our design work. This hotel is a reminder for our children that every person is different, and we think this brings something really light and happy to allow our children to love who they are. The characters in this hotel box are all absolutely brilliant. We've covered every age and race and hair colour, and they fall perfectly under our open-ended play idea. As well as tackling inclusivity, they can be added to a set or even used in any doll's house. The size of them is really in line with the Merrywood tail characters that we saw earlier, so actually they could even be used in the Carryway doll's house too. The figures are sold as a complete set within the hotel box, making this a real heirloom product. We're testing the water with something slightly new for us this year, with this very sweet flower press. If you haven't seen one of these before, flower presses are generally used in arts and craft activities. The idea is that you collect little flowers or leaves and arrange them between the paper sheets, and then put them back into the press, tighten the screws to squish them really flat. Then after a couple of weeks, you have some really pretty, dried and completely flattened objects. The results can be really magical, especially with flowers. Children love to create crafts with the pieces that they've made, and they can make up a collage or use the flowers to make some really beautiful homemade cards. It's completely up to them what they collect and preserve. It's all about letting your imagination run wild, and we're really pleased to know that we will inspire a whole new generation of crafty kids. We have had a lot of fun designing our furniture this year because we've had so much success on the other items so far. As we grow, we will continue to develop our furniture ranges, and we really think this gives us an amazing point of difference to other brands. We have a wide range of customers, and it's really great to see some of the furniture and the homeware customers jumping on board with Tenderleaf product. It has really opened our eyes to the world of home and how important it is to create a beautiful nursery decor for our customers. As we spoke about previously, our brand is about design as it is about excellent play value, so we're really pleased with our new and growing furniture ranges. This desk and chair is one of our larger furniture additions for this year. Somewhere to do their drawing, a space of their own for all their paints and papers. Complete with little compartments for the pens and pencils, this unit is perfect for brightening up a homework setup and looking pretty in a bedroom. A desk should help them get a bit more organised too, something they'll cherish for many years. It comes with a handy stool, making it perfect height for any 3 to 10-year-old to use, depending on the size of the child, of course. So this is where we see more of our lovely wicker. This is our bunny storage bench. It's actually a bench to sit on, but it's also got 4 really handy storage units to store your toys and clothes and things. We've done a lovely cloud-shaped back, which gives it a lovely light, airy feel. And the bunny and the colours really sit it well in any sort of contemporary nursery. This Toadstool is an extension of our fabulous chair range. The animals have been so popular that we've brought in a little stool version as a simple addition to any of our play tables. This product looks great and stylish in a photo, so we're looking forward to seeing this in lots of Instagram posts. And as with our other chairs, this is really strong and robust. We've even used it to sit on at home and there have been no casualties so far. So we've got a really lovely durable product right here. This is our most ambitious, most wonderful train set yet. It's called the Mountain View train set, and it's pretty ambitious because we have managed to encompass the whole industrial area, a harbour area, a city area, camping and escaping to the hills. It's all about city workers getting away for the weekend for a spot of camping or a spot of sailing. We've got some fabulous little attentions to detail, like the industrial chimneys with the white felt smoke. And because we're an eco-friendly company, we've included some lovely wind turbines here that will go whizzing around. The cityscape is made of some really unusual three-dimensional looking houses, even though they're actually 2D. So we've tried to inject a real sort of feeling of modernity into the train set, into what's actually is essentially a very traditional toy. We've included 3 trains. We've got a lovely industrial one, which has got 3 carriages to carry the coal and the cement. We've got an intercity passenger train, which is yellow, quite American, and then a lovely container train, which can pick up the containers from the container ship here. We've also added a crane to lift the magnetic containers to and fro, and there's a secondary crane vehicle which can also lift the containers up and deposit them wherever you want. The vehicles that we've included are a fabulous tenderleaf tanker, as well as the container lorry driven by a girl, I hasten to add. We've added some beautiful mountainscapes. There's a mountain tunnel. There's also a lovely waterfall mountain here. And then you've got mountain pieces that elevate the track in certain areas. Not forgetting the rope bridge, which can be manipulated with a rope pulley to allow tall boats to go through there. Last but not least, we've done these gorgeous open-ended play seascapes, which comes with a little boat, and then with hill as well, which comes with a fox and a little sheep. These 2 items are sold separately. Yeah, over 100 pieces in this train set, so it's quite magnificent. I hope that you've enjoyed looking at all the toys that we're producing for next year. We certainly had fun designing them, and we're sure that they'll put us right in the front of the premium wooden toy market. Please do get in touch with your usual sales contact for Tenderleaf Toys to find out more about how you can get your hands on the brand new items. We also welcome any feedback you may have, so feel free to let us know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again in person next year. Bye for now.